Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to UiPath tutorials. So today in this video I am going to tell you how you can prepare for UIARD exam. So last week I have given that exam and I have cleared it. So there are the sections, if you see here, from 1 to 8. They have asked question from these sections. There's our UiPath Studio, activities and properties, then RE frameworks, the selectors, .NET classes and object, advanced functions, error handling and troubleshooting, advanced orchestrator functions. Now, how I prepared for the examination. So when you go to the official side of UiPath, you will see here the exam description where it will going to download one PDF file. All the information which is relevant to the exam is given here. So if you see here, there are certain topics they have provided like UiPath Studios, activity properties, RE framework, selectors, .NET class objects. So you see the same section has been displayed in the report that I have shown you. So you have to go through one by one each pointers one by one, and the most means you will find the codes on the academy for most of the pointers. Let me show you some of the courses that you will find on the academy. So if you see here, I have created a list. Means I have done these courses before I went for the exam. Now you see here the courses is available in the academy. Let me show you that also first. So when you go to the academy on academy.uipath.com, you have to click on the courses. Then you have to select the studios, robots, and that intermediate and advanced. On the right side you see some of the courses is displayed. So basically you have to go through all the courses. The courses that I have mentioned here is enough, because if you see here, the build RE framework project with tabular data, build RE framework project with orchestrator queues, the two courses are going to clear the concept of RE framework. This is for the workflow analyzer, where definitely there will be one question on this from this part. State machine, it's very important. They will going to ask you a question on state machine also. For invoke method and invoke code, you have to clear your basics, because there will be one question on invoke method and invoke code. Yes, when I have given my certification, there was question on invoke method and invoke code also. I will going to prepare one questionnaire, what type of questions will be there in the certification, where you can refer it. But for now I am giving the overview, like what exactly means, how exactly you can prepare it. Similarly, you have to go through each courses one by one. This is for activity project settings. This is for project organization, is how you have to organize a project. If it is like if it's a big engagement or it's a big project, how you have to organize it. And this is for version control, like for the team foundation servers and for Git, for both, how exactly means you have to use those version control tools. So you have to go through this also, this section. Now PDF automation in studio, this is also important. Email automation with studio, yes, this is also important. Introduction to login studio, this is also important. There will be a 2 to 3 questions definitely on this logging part, where they will going to ask you like the levels of logging, and you have to rearrange those uh, level of logging. Selectors in studios, yes, you should be aware of the selectors, where you have to use the wildcards. how to make the selectors dynamic. So yeah, definitely there will be a question on this part. Using database activities. uh, in, During my certification I didn't find any question on this, but it's good if you prepare for this particular section also. Is just do this course also. Maybe they will going to ask you on this. These are some of the courses that you can prepare from directly from the academy, and for and you will find the questions after each course, and just do those questions. Better to prepare the pointers in your notebook or diary, where before the exam just go through all the steps, instead of, it's because it is not possible for you to go through each modules every time, and it's good to make a pointers. This is how I have done it, so it's all up to you. uh, this is all about like from where I have, this is the place from where I have done my preparation. And yes, on the official side of UiPath you can go through the official side of UiPath for the background processes. They have like every, the documentation is very well, they have prepared so well that when you read it you will going to, you will not going to be confused by reading those documentation. So going here and there, you have just go to the documentation part of UiPath official, that will be available on the official site. I'm going to put that URL in the description. And uh, yes, you can go through the questions from the Quizlet also. uh, I didn't find any, useful, because I didn't find any questions uh, were there in the Quizlet, but you can go through those also. There are some YouTube channels also where you will find the information like on RE framework, the questions on RE frameworks. Few YouTube channels has published the questionnaire. You can go through those. And yes, in my next video I am going to prepare some of the advanced certification questionnaire where you can refer it. um, so I'm actually preparing those questions, what can be the questions, what can be the scenarios uh, that the certification exams will have. So I'm preparing those questions that will be helpful in your certification exam. I'm creating on RE frameworks initially, and in the background, and in the background processes also. And some of the question that has been asked to me in the certification, I will try to mention those. uh, but let me tell you, like the practice test is uh, is something that you need to be focused on, because if you have done the you have achieved 100% practice test, there will be a chances that you will going to clear it. So try to give the practice test once before the exam. And because the question will be asked quite similar, I mean the questions are quite similar to that practice test. So I believe if you have achieved 100% in that in that particular practice test, and you have completed these modules, then that courses that I have given here, and it is easy to complete, it is easy to qualify that UIARD exam. Yes, I will create a questionnaire, the I will going to publish these questions coming this week. And yes, just follow my channel, and uh, I think that's it from my side. Thanks everyone, and have a great day. Bye bye.